Take 600. Hey YouTube, Denise here, aka West Coast Russ, coming at you for my 15-week gastric bypass update. This is about the 400th time I've made this video, and between my son and the phone ringing, because I do these on my phone, it stopped a million times, and I'm not smart enough to figure out how to link the videos. So, here I go again. Today is the 21st of June, I guess, and I'm 15 weeks out from my gastric bypass. I started my journey December 7th. I weighed 264 pounds, although my highest recorded weight was 289. I had surgery March 8th in Corvallis, Oregon with Dr. Yarborough, the greatest surgeon on the planet. And I weighed 247 the day of surgery. Last week at 14 weeks I came in, I was, so weird to say 197. And this week I am 193.5. So I lost 3.5 pounds, which is, boy, my greatest loss in a while. 15 weeks out, lost 3.5 pounds. That's gravy, man. I mean, really? Just keep trucking. I figured it out, and my average for 15 weeks is 3.5 pounds, a little over 3.5 pounds. So I'm right where I need to be, and I don't feel deprived and all those things. So I'm kind of glad I got to start this video over again, because the start of my last video, my son had just pissed me off. And he can be very irritating, very, very irritating, and he was very irritating at the moment. So this one is going much smoother, and I hope I actually get to finish it. A couple things I wanted to talk about today. Briefly, I'm going to touch on the fact that I did mention on Facebook that I might not be making these videos any longer, or I was thinking about it. I question, how valuable it is to see the person get up there every week and all they say is what their numbers are and what they're eating. I don't know why, but that's just how I felt. And I had a few people, some really good YouTube friends and some family members say, it is really beneficial, and if nothing else, it's beneficial for you to look back at yourself and see where you were and everything. So, and for others to see what it's like to be in a certain stage of the programs or of their weight loss journey. So, so I'm still going to do them, and I'm not trying to freak anybody out. I wasn't looking for any attention. I can get attention if I really want it, being stupid, but I don't want that. So, so rest assured, Ginger Mama VSG, Michael May, Less of Sarah, I will still be making videos. You can't get rid of me that easy. As long as, God willing, the phone doesn't break any worse than it already is, then I will still be making videos on YouTube. But one interesting thing that happened, so I'm done with that. I'm going to still be making videos. End of story. One interesting thing that happened is I wanted to talk about a particular video that I would like my YouTube subscribers to go back and look at if you haven't seen it, or if it's been since February that you saw it. On February 12th, I made a video called My Confessional, and it's a very unique pre-surgery video that I would like both pre-surgery and post-surgery folks to look at, because I think it touches a little bit on the fact that it is so... I feel so blessed. I have it so much easier today than I had it in February. Watching that person struggle on camera with life was not good. And I know that we have our YouTube life, and then we have all the drama that goes on in our regular everyday lives with our children and families and such and work. And my plate is pretty full, really, with my son and my job. And he's in there yelling right now because he's just having one of those days. And the thing about it is, that gal in the mirror, that gal in the confessional video, she had it pretty bad. She was struggling. And I had already made weight in the video, as far as I had lost 5% of my body weight, and I was eligible to schedule surgery once my insurance approved it. And I didn't want to be one of those kind of folks who gained weight prior to their surgery date, and thankfully I wasn't one of those folks who did, so that's good. Every recorded weight was always less than the one before by at least a pound. So So please go back and watch that video, especially if you're post-op. It really brings home the fact that we, with these tools that we have in our bodies now, are very fortunate folk, and it humbles me. And it also saddens me to see myself on the camera struggle so greatly. In connection with that video, I took a screenshot of that video and I held it up while my husband took a picture of me. And it's the first time since surgery that I have ever seen a side-by-side photo of what I look like now and what I looked like pre-surgery. And I want to share that with you guys if you haven't seen it on Facebook, because it's pretty dramatic and it really is like the greatest non-scale victory as far as like feeling good about yourself. So first time in 15 weeks that I've ever seen a side-by-side, or actually in almost 4 months since I joined, well, not 4 months, 6 months since I joined my program. I've never seen a side-by-side. So this is the side-by-side. Me yesterday and me February 12th, 2013. And it's kind of crazy. I didn't know. I didn't know how bad I looked. I didn't know how unhealthy I looked. I knew I was unhealthy, but I don't really think I could have wrapped my mind around it until today or yesterday when this photograph was taken. I don't think I could have maybe accepted it. Accepted that I was that unhealthy, that big, that unattractive even. And it really helped me to not have to worry about it. To not have to worry about whether things fit or not. Azure, please. I mean it, son. No, you're going to end up in timeout if you continue. Oh my goodness, it's one of those days, guys. I'm sorry about that, but if I could, I would call my husband and have him come and help us, because he's just really being bad today. He's not being a very nice young man. And I lost my train of thought. Oh, the photograph. So, if you get an opportunity and you need a little motivation, go back and look at your old video. Take a snapshot like that and have somebody take a picture of you so you can see your head at least on the differences that you have. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. First time ever I've FaceTimed. I FaceTimed Michael VSG yesterday for quite some time. Look at that, Mike. I am picking at my ear again. Every video, I have to do that on that same side. I always do this. You can look at like my first video, I do the same thing. I don't know. What is it? I have a problem, I guess. I don't know. Mike's nose itches. You know, Jen Johnston's nose runs. What is with that? These mannerisms that we do repeatedly. And what the hell's up with my screenshots too? You know what? Thank you, YouTube, for picking the most unnatural poses. I'll probably get. This is going to be mine this time. What do you want to bet? Or I'll have my eyes closed. Because that's the way they do it. They always pick the most unattractive screenshots for you to have. So, anyway, I digress. So I've lost 70.5 pounds total. From my highest weight, I'm over 100 pounds now, which is kind of crazy. Although I don't really celebrate that because I didn't really accept the fact that I weighed 289 pounds. So I didn't live in that moment. Although I did live in the 264 moment when I joined my program. I knew I was big, and I knew I'd been bigger, but I knew I was still big because I'm only 5'2". So that means 53.5 pounds in 15 weeks, and my weekly average, I figured it out after 15 weeks, is 3.5 pounds. And 3.5 pounds is great. I am, let's see here, I need to get to like 163. So I'm right around 30 pounds from my surgeon's goal, and I am probably more like 40 pounds from my goal, or 50 pounds from my goal. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know where my goal is. I mean, that's a whole nother drama story, where our goals are going to be and everything. Since my surgeon doesn't have a weight goal per se, he wants me to get into the overweight BMI at 30 or less, but he doesn't really, you know, it's up to me at that point. Yeah, so first time I FaceTimed yesterday before, and it was very nice to hang with Michael VSG and his family for a while. it was good. It was nice to connect with someone on a level different than just speaking to the phone or whatever on YouTube and then having no one ever comment back. So it was nice to bounce some things off of him, and yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go deal with my kid. I'm not looking forward to it, but it has to be done. So hopefully I'll come up with some words of wisdom soon. If not, I'll see you guys next week for week 16. Take care and be kind. And I'm not going to give you a gimmick line to close. I'm just going to say thank you for watching my videos, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.